Okay, hi Year 11. Welcome to this video where I'm going to go through the idea of vectors. Okay, so one of the final topics that you need to learn. So what is a vector? Okay, a vector is a direction and a length. So, you know, I can visually represent a vector there. Okay, another word for length, an important word, is magnitude. So you might see that as well. Magnitude just simply means the length of the vector. So the way we show a vector is we might say that what we're doing is we're moving 3 to the right and 4 up. So we can write this, let's call this vector A. Okay, and if it's a vector, I usually underline it. Okay, so vector A is equal to 3, 4, because it's 3 to the right and 4 up. What I can do is I can write this, okay, between bars, and what that means is what's the magnitude of A. So that's really the size, the length of A, and I can just use a bit Pythagoras here. It's going to be the square root of 4 squared plus 3 squared, which is equal to 5. So the magnitude of this vector is 5, sorry, and the direction of this vector is 3, 4. Now it has nothing to do with position. This is a position, this is a coordinate point, 3, 4, say somewhere like that, okay? A vector has got nothing to do with where its position is. So if I drew the same direction and size here, well, this is exactly the same, then this is also vector A, okay? Because they are going in the same direction and they are the same size. So they are the exact same vector. Okay, so that's really important. A vector has a direction and it has a magnitude. It does not have a position. Okay, it can be anywhere. So here we go. We've got 4 vectors here. Simply match the vectors to A, B, C and D. Well, hopefully you can see that C is 1, 0, 1 to the right and nothing up or down. What have we got? 3, 2, whoops, sorry, that would be A. 3, 2, 3 to the right, 2 up. B has got to be 1 minus 3. That's 1 to the right and 3 down. And therefore, D is equal to negative 2, negative 2. So yeah, minus 2, 2 to the left, and 2 down. Okay. Now, what you also get are negative vectors. Well, all that means, look at the direction of the arrow. If I want to go negative A, all it means is I go in the opposite direction. So if I want to go in the opposite direction, instead of starting here and going to here, I'm going to start here and go to here. So this would be, I would go 3 to the left and 2 down. So it'd be minus 3, minus 2. You'll notice that all that's happened is the negative signs switch. So C would be minus 1, 0. B would be 1, positive 3, and D would be 2, 2. So, actually, they've done that wrong, haven't they? They haven't done them at all. So that would be minus 1, 0, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, positive 3, and positive 2 would be the negative direction. So it basically means instead of going this way, you're going to go this way. Okay, you're going to change direction. Now, work out the following, writing your answers as column vectors. Now, this is really, really, really important for you to understand, okay? If you add 2 vectors, geometrically, what that means is you are putting them top to tail, okay? Top to tail. So if I want to do A plus B, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my A, and then I'm going to take the tail of B and put it to the top of A. Okay, so this is representing A plus B. And A plus B is going to be this vector here. Okay. Let's look at why that is. A is 3, 2. Okay, and B is 1, negative 3. So if I add them together, it's very easy to do. I just do 3 plus 1 is 4, and 2 plus minus 3 is minus 1. We'll have a look at that. Look at the vector A plus B. 4 to the right and 1 down. It happens to be true. So geometrically, adding two vectors together, if I have a vector here and I have another vector, if I want to add them, I put them top to tail, and then the answer is going to be that vector there. And that's going to be a really, 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 really useful thing to know as we try to do some more advanced problem solving. Okay, so if we want to do B plus A, we're going to do B, and I'm going to put A top to tail. So it'll be look like that. Okay, there's A. So there is the vector, and it's still 4, 1. So you can see it doesn't matter which way round we do. Sorry, 4 minus 1. Doesn't matter which way round you do it. Okay. We can obviously add more than one vector together. That's not a problem. So I'm going to do A plus B plus C plus D. So then the resultant vector will be this vector here. So that would be 3 minus 3. So the solution to this will be 3 minus 3. Okay? So adding up your vectors means placing your vectors top to tail geometrically. But we could also just verify that result, because we can do A, which was A was 3, 2, plus B, which is 1 minus 3, plus C, which is 1, 0, plus D, which is minus 2, minus 2. So 3 plus 1 is 5, minus 2 is 3. 2 minus 3 is minus 1, plus 6 is 5, minus 2 is... I got this wrong. So 2 minus 1 plus 6 is 5. 5 minus 2 is positive 3. So what's happened there? Why have we gone wrong? Why have we gone wrong? Because I said it should be 3 minus 3. Oh, that's why. I can't even read my own writing. This is not a 6. This is a 0. So 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Minus 2 is minus 3. Okay, couldn't even read my own writing. That's a little exam tip for you there. Make sure you can read your own writing carefully, because that's how you make mistakes. Okay, so I hope you understand that. So really easy question. 4, 3 plus 3, 5. What's the answer? Of course, it's A. It's 7, 8. 4, 3 minus 3, 5. Well, that's going to be 1, negative 2. Answer C. Minus 1 minus 3 would be minus 4. Minus 5 minus 4 is going to be minus 1. So that's going to be minus 4 minus 1. The answer is D. Okay. You can stop your video and just have a go at these ones. Very, very easy stuff. There's your answers. Okay. Work out the following, writing your answers as column vectors. Okay. Stop your video and have a go. So one way of doing A plus B is just to get A and then top to tail it with B. Remember, it doesn't matter. I can move it because a vector has no position. So I can move it anywhere I like. And so the resultant vector is going to be this one. It's going to be 4, 1. 4, 1. Okay? And here are the others. There are the answers there. So you can check them, verify them. Okay? Now, it works the same with subtraction of vectors. If I want to do A minus C, well, what I need to do is realise that minus C is actually this vector here. So I would be going over here. Oops. And so the resultant vector would be this vector here, which would be 2, 2. So basically I go in the positive direction of A and then in the wrong direction of C. That'd be A minus C. What about C minus B? You can do C minus B. Okay, let's draw C. Doesn't matter where. Here's C. And I want to do negative B. So that's going up like that. So we're going to go like that. So the resultant vector is this one here. Okay, so positive A, negative C results in going 0 to the left or right and 3 up. And we can just check it. A's vector is 1, 0 minus B's vector. Sorry, that should be C. That should be C. That should be negative B. B's vector is 1 minus 3. So 1 minus 3. So 1, 0 minus 1 minus 3 becomes 0. 0 minus 3 is positive 3. So we were right, okay? We can verify it both ways. Okay, so have a very, very quick go. Very, very easy. There's your answers. Okay. Work out the following, writing your answers as column vectors. So C minus B. So I'm going to go in the right direction for C and then in the wrong direction for B, top to tail. Resultant vector would be there. That's going minus 3 to the left and up 2. Minus 3, 2. There we go. Okay, here's the rest of the answers. Okay, so here's a very simple exam question. Explain what Bo's done wrong. Should be pretty obvious. 5 minus 1 is actually 6. Okay, double negative there. 3 minus 2 is 5. So should have been 6, 5. Okay, exam style question. Very, very easy. Stop your video, have a go. There's your answers. And also very, very easy. The diagram shows the vectors A, B and C. Show clearly using column vectors that A plus B plus C equals B minus A. So what is A? A is equal to 2, 0. B is equal to 0, negative 2. And C is equal to negative 4, 0. So that tells me that A plus B plus C is 2, 0 plus 0 minus 2 plus minus 4, 0 should be equal to B minus A. So 0 minus 2 minus 2, 0. So here I'm going to, on the left-hand side, I'm going to get negative 2, negative 2. On the right-hand side, I'm going to get negative 2, negative 2. So they must be equal to each other. Okay, and we can verify that graphically. Let's do A plus B plus C. Okay, and there's my resultant vector. Okay, alternatively, we can do B minus A. So if we put, let's put B, where we put it, I've got space. Let's put B here. Let's do it in blue so we don't get confused. There's B. And then we're going to go minus A. I put it in the wrong place. Let's put B here. Okay, and then we're going to go minus A, which will be here. That's negative A. And so we end up with exactly the same resultant vector. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. We can add and subtract vectors very, very easily. And when you do that, geometrically, what you're doing is you're placing those two vectors top to tail. And then the resultant vector is the right answer. Okay, right, going to stop the video there and